When I came into the game, I mean, it was just an opportunity for me to get on the field, and I don't know the circumstances behind it, but I just knew my name was called, and I just had to go out there and perform.
How do you feel like you performed?
I mean, it was good to finally get back out there, and I know there's a lot of things I need to work on to enhance my game, and I got to eliminate the penalty I had.
We had to put him back in. He didn't want to stay out. He's going back.
How much growth have you seen from the captain over the last 2 years?
A lot of growth. I don't know why teams keep throwing the deep ball at him, but he's defending it well, and I'm really proud of him.
That's not all of them. I'm not touching
How much was this the opportunity for you to get out there? Everything the way it played out as it did.
Yeah, it was definitely. I mean, I've been waiting patiently, just hoping my name gets called, and today my name finally get called, and I just got to showcase what I'm able to do, and hopefully I put enough on film to let me get more playing time. If not, I'll just keep growing and growing as a player.
Any nerves when you first went out there?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's been a little while. It took a little bit to get the nerves down, but after that first drive, it's just the same old football we've been playing all year.
Eric, you guys had a lot of success defending the pass on first and second downs. What kind of changed going out there on third downs?
We just got to make sure we get into our different packages, make sure we execute those, and then the big thing is just knowing the formations. Forward's a big indicator of what plays they're going to run, so we just got to make sure next time we just study down more and just know the route before they run it.
Was there a time today that you guys thought you did that exceptionally well for a certain play or a series of plays, and how can you bottle that and replicate it?
Definitely. I mean, when we had those 3 and outs or those quick stops, I mean, everyone was on top of their game, and we just got to make sure that we do that the whole game, not when our back is against the wall.
The way officials were calling PIs and hands to the face, were you kind of hesitant whether you were going to put hands on an offensive guy or not?
No, I just try to keep playing the game just the way I know it. I mean, I was a little cautious, but not too much cautious.
Was there a sense this week that the coaches might be more willing even to try different things, different personnel, different things?
No, I mean, not from what I picked up in practice. It's just been a regular week of practice, and things just kind of changed once game day came.
Maybe an obvious question, but the number of penalties, how frustrating is that as a defense?
Definitely. I mean, on both sides of the ball, we just got to be a smarter team overall, and that's what Coach Frost preached. I mean, we're shooting ourselves in the foot. We have a long third down, third and forever. Then we shoot ourselves in the foot with that roughing the passer. So we just got to make smart plays all around.
With your own penalty, was it just a matter of your hands getting up there on a press, or?
Yeah, I mean, it was just like a quick accidental slip, and I didn't think they were going to call it since it's away, but it's unfortunate that they did.
How much fight does this team have in it?
They have a tremendous amount of fight, I think. I think especially with Coach Duval, he's definitely changed a lot of our mindsets to not ever roll over, just keep fighting, because things are definitely going to work in our favor here eventually.
You played the whole second half?
Yeah, yes, sir.
You have to watch the film, but how do you feel like you did today?
I feel like I did all right. I mean, once again, got beat off the line a couple times. Can't let that inside route when you're in the little crosser. I can't let that happen. So I just got to make sure what I watch for is just make sure my technique is on point, and just as the game and the season goes on, just got to make sure I stay steady in that.
Were you mostly playing off most of the time that you were in?
I was playing pressed up most of the time, majority of the time today. Yes, sir.
How does this team get more disciplined? You know, so you don't have those mistakes, you don't have all those penalties, that kind of stuff.
I think the biggest thing is coaches can preach it all they want, but I had a coach before said there's nothing like peer pressure, so I think it's got to be on the players, and we got to hold each other to a better standard, just have a little more accountability. I mean, we can't continue to do all these mistakes, so I think once the players start harping on it more, like I think the penalties and stuff like that should definitely go down.
Do you feel in recent weeks there has been more accountability?
I mean, throughout the season, as each game grows, there's definitely been a lot more accountability, and you can see it a lot during practice. Muhammad Berry, he's definitely stepped his role up from an accountability standpoint, and everybody respects him and listens to him, and everyone loves what he has to say. People still showed fight. I think last year a lot of us, when we get down, we just kind of roll over and be like, all right, it is what it is. But definitely a lot of people still showed fight. I mean, the film speaks for itself. I mean, we could have easily just rolled over that second half and just called it a day, but we kept going and attacking. So I think that's the best thing I've seen.
Yeah, what's the mood in there right now?
We're definitely upset. I think the big thing is just all those bonehead penalties we made, like Coach Frost said, just shooting ourselves in the foot. So that's the biggest thing we're upset about, and we know a lot of us left it all on the field.
Do you notice a difference in kind of the words of the leaders on the team this year as opposed to kind of last year when the losses started piling up?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing is that the players are speaking up more. You can see that we're starting to care a lot about this more, and that we're not just waiting for a coach to give us a gimme speech. The players are doing it, so there's accountability from the player standpoint. It's increasing drastically.
I know you can't, talk. I know you can't talk about officiating, but how much do you appreciate the fans knowing what was going on?
I mean, it's nice to have those guys have your back and all that, but I mean, we just got to make smarter plays and all stuff like that.
Did you talk to Lamar second half or afterwards or anything?
Yeah, I just tried to get an idea of what was happening to see where his head was at, and he's doing good, so he'll be all right.